Hey guys, this is Kashish Panchal aka the Cozy Chick and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video I will be showing you all how to achieve the perfect base makeup. The base makeup which I will be teaching you all today is suitable for all skin types. Even if you have oily skin, this makeup will be suitable for you all. I will be covering foundation application, concealer, blush, contour, baking, highlighter, powder blush and powder contour. You guys must be wondering what is up with her entire shooting setup. Well, my shooting setup has upgraded now. I have purchased two different lights for my YouTube and also there's a backlight and everything. I wanted to make my videos a little bit more crisp and clear quality. Like I wanted quality content for my YouTube, more towards quality and less towards quantity. So I was like, well, I have to get like good lights. I was using one single ring light for the past 5 years and now I wanted to change my lighting setup, and that's why I got two different lightings. Now if you want to know what is my entire shooting setup right now, then do let me know in the comment section. I will for sure make a different video. So without blabbering much, let's get into this video. Now the first and most important thing before you start your makeup is prepping your skin. So make sure you are washing your face with a good face wash according to your skin type and then apply a proper hydrating moisturizer. I'm using the Bioderma moisturizer. This is an amazing intensive gel cream suitable for dry skin and very sensitive skin. This was recommended to me by my dermat and since then I really love this moisturizer. Also you can use it underneath your makeup like I do. So this is actually a very great product, highly recommended for sensitive skin types. After you're done with the moisturizer, you need to apply a primer. I'm using this one. This is from Maybelline. It's their Dewy Plus Smooth Primer. They also have the pore minimizing primer which is suitable for oily skin, I guess. This one is suitable for normal to dry skin. So again, a great primer if you want that juicy bouncy skin. So I personally really like this particular primer. Also my skin is like very sensitive and there are very few primers in the market which suits my skin, and surprisingly Maybelline has worked wonders for me. So it never ever bothers my skin at all. Their foundation, concealer, primer, nothing. Like the foundation, I'm using the Sugar Ace of Stick foundation. I don't think I can go back to any other foundations than Sugar or Maybelline Fit Me. I am so in love with those foundations because it suits my skin really well. Now take a beauty sponge like this. This is from the brand iMagic and you need to wet it really well. Make sure it's damp. It shouldn't be dripping wet. Start like dabbing it all over your face just like this. Even your fingers work, so you don't really have to use a beauty sponge. You can also use your fingers, and don't apply a lot of foundation on the first time. Only start with very thin layers. So that's why I just applied like a very thin layer first, and if you need more foundation you can definitely build it up. Now the next step is concealer. I'm using the K Beauty concealer in the shade 140Y medium. Just take any concealer which is a shade of your skin tone or it is one shade lighter than your skin tone. I like using concealer which matches my skin tone exactly, or it is just like one tone lighter but not two tones lighter. I don't like very brightening eyes, so that's why I'm using this concealer because this is a very perfect match for my skin tone. It's not very light, it's not very dark, it's in the between. So just apply it under your eyes just like this. Whenever you are applying your concealer, make sure you apply it over here as well. We miss this spot, but the darkness comes from here only and it comes a lot, and that's just not a flattering look. So make sure you apply it over here at the inner part of your eyes and then you can do your regular thing. Just for demo purpose, I am also showing other places for highlights. Over here, on the chin, on the forehead. Now these are the areas where we need a little bit of highlight. Now don't worry, because your foundation and concealer will be properly blended out together with your beauty sponge, so you don't have to worry that there will be a difference between your concealer and your foundation. If you have the perfect shade, there will be no difference at all. So make sure you always look up and then just blend it. Just like this. Now my face is looking like a plain canvas. Now we need to start adding some colors, and by doing that we will be using a blush and a contour. Now there is always this one confusion as to if we are supposed to apply contour first or blush first. You can use a contour first and then you can apply your blush. So even if you mess up your bronzer, you can just hide it with your blush. That's what my brain tells me to do every time. So that's what I do. I will be using the Sugar Contour Stick, and this is in the shade Fawn First 01. It's an amazing contour stick. I love it so much. So what I'm gonna do is make sure over here at the starting point of your ear, you have to apply your contour. You make like a straight line just like this. Don't go all the way like till here. Make sure you just go over here. Now comes your forehead. If you have a very small forehead, like the space is very small, you can avoid this step. However, if you have like a broader forehead like mine, then you can definitely do this particular step. So just make like a line on your forehead as well, just like this. And again, if you have a double chin, or if you want your jawline to look very snatched, you can again use a contour for that. Just gonna apply very tiny amount, nothing too much. For the nose, again I'm using the same contour, and just make like 2 lines like this. That's it. Now I know that applying this is so easy, right? Just making lines. But blending is very difficult. I know when I did my contouring for the first time, I literally looked like a clown. My face was completely brown because of the contour. But eventually I learned with practice that this is how you're supposed to do your contouring. So guys, make sure you practice. Don't think that on the first go only you will, kill it. No, it won't happen. You have to practice. I'm gonna use beauty sponge at one side of my face and a brush on another side of my face. You have to start blending it like this. Make sure you dab. So that was my line. I was dabbing above it, a little bit above. Your contour is completely blended out. Now I'm gonna show you how to blend this side with a brush. Now you can use a angled brush like this, or you can also use any fluffy brush. I'm gonna use this angled brush and show you all how to actually blend your contour. This is from the brand Wise She Contour Brush. I don't know if they sell it anymore or not, but I think in pack there is this kind of a brush. So yeah, you can buy that. Now again, I'm pushing it upwards, like push it upwards, not downwards. Make sure you're pushing it upwards. Same with the jawline contour, is you need to push it downwards. Don't go upwards, push it downwards like this. Okay, so this is how my entire face looks like. We are done with foundation, we are done with concealer, and we are done with contour. Now comes my favorite step, and that is blush. For blush, I'm using the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. I am so excited to try this. Oh my god, just look at this beauty. I mean, I'm so happy that I got this. This is how it looks. This is in the shade Joy, and I'm so happy. I have always loved Selena Gomez so much. She is my favorite star. Like, I am not the kind of person who will, like a fangirl thing or anything, but for her, I am a fangirl for Selena, for sure. This is an amazing blush. Like it's so good, it's so pigmented and it's just amazing. Now I'm gonna apply my blush over here, just one dot because this is very pigmented. I'm just applying just one dot and it's done. Like that's more than enough. Usually for my blushes I take my blush brush to blend this. I think I just like it that way, so I'm gonna take my brush and just start like brushing it like this. You can also dab it and that will give you beautiful results. So I'm just gonna dab it just like, and it blended out. See, it's done, it's blended so well. मतलब ज़्यादा कुछ करने की ज़रूरत भी नहीं पड़ती है मुझे, बस ऐसे ही कर दो और वो ब्लेंड हो गया. Now comes the next step and that is setting the entire face with some powder. Now you can either use a loose powder or you can use a compact powder. I think I've stopped using loose powder since a year now and I only use a compact powder. So I personally love the Maybelline Fit Me compact powder in the shade 220 Natural Buff. This is very affordable and it does the job and it's so good. I love it. This is my third pan, I guess. Yeah, this is my third compact and I already have a backup with me, the fourth compact. So this is an amazing, mind-blowing product. First you need to take your beauty sponge and blend all the creases that are there on your lid, under your eyes, and just blend it. Then take your powder, look up and just dab it just like this. So easy. Again, look up and then dab your product. You have to do the same technique with a loose powder as well. If you're someone who uses a loose powder, same thing you have to do. Look up and then just dab. That's it. So take your beauty sponge and just dab it once more, just to make sure like everything is blended out properly. So I'm gonna bronze my face a little bit with some powder bronzer. I'm using this palette from K Beauty and I will be using this shade in the middle. This palette is amazing, extremely pigmented, very blendable, and it's just perfect. You need to take any kind of this type of a fluffy brush, dip it in the bronzer, dust off the excess, and then just start applying it in the same place where you applied your contour. You need to apply the bronzer in the same place as well. I usually don't apply contours like on daily basis. I like using bronzers only. So cream contours are something that I use while shooting or if I have to go to a wedding or anything, or else when I'm going out, to be honest, I don't apply makeup. Like I just apply the Rare Beauty blush or the K Beauty blush. I apply that. I apply a good lipstick, some eyebrow pencil for my eyebrows because I have very thin eyebrows, and that's it. I'm good to go. That is all I do whenever I'm going out. No concealer, no foundation, no mascara, कुछ भी नहीं. मैं बस blush लगा के निकल जाती हूँ. But I do have knowledge about makeup, so I really like sharing it with you guys. Now the next step is a powder blush. So I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Wine. Take any blush brush that you have for powders. You can skip this part. Again, you don't have to apply so much of product. This is just like a proper full-on bang-on routine that I'm teaching you all. So take your blush and start applying it from the top. Start applying from here, don't start from here. Your blush should always start from here. If you are applying your blush from here, starting from here, you will get that clown finish and you don't want that. So make sure you start from here and then go in a rotation direction downwards, just like this, just like that. So there's like a very smooth transition and there's no harsh lines visible. Again, starting from here at the temples and then moving a little bit downward. Let me do the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Alright guys, so this is how my base makeup is looking. I think it looks absolutely beautiful, and if you guys want to know how I've created this eye look, then make sure you follow me on my Instagram page, The Cozy Chick. I have uploaded a mini tutorial on how I've created this eyeshadow. Make sure you like, comment and share this video, and if you are new then make sure you subscribe to my channel. Let me know your thoughts and suggestions in the comment section down below. All the product details will be there in the caption. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video and I'll meet you in my next YouTube video. Bye bye.